Yes. Uh-huh. Now, the documentation from a healthcare provider. Yes. Advocate, clergy, or attorney. I'm going to want to know who advised Heidi on the dissolution of marriage. Right. I'm going to want to know if anybody advised Heidi when motioning the court for protection orders. I'm going to want to know all the state employees. Yes. And the crisis responder, Carol. And then every individual that has any knowledge of misprison of felony. Pooh. Now, I know that you might not have personally spoke to, yes, myself or my wife or my five sons. Yes. But every time I emailed the civil rights coordinators, they didn't seem to think there was any problem with this. So now, I'm going to want to know every healthcare provider, ooch, all the advocates for those that are victimized by domestic violence, the clergy that my sons, ooch, and my wife, yeah, have advised them, yes. And then I want all modifications of all protection orders where she went crying to the priest or the pastor about how bad. Now, we could have a class action lawsuit, yes, for all of those in the family, yes, where all it takes is some documentation from your healthcare provider, yes. All it takes is an advocate from social services, right? Mental health services, yes. Department of Social and Health Services, yes. Those that work at welfare right now. Or any attorney that says, well, I don't represent you in these court cases, but I will give you a letter of documentation that you can use as an excuse to leave work whenever you want. Now, what's really good is an employee's written statement. Let's say you're an employee and you don't have a protection order or you just can't find a copy of it. Yes. And you don't go to the doctor. No, you don't. You have nobody to advocate for you. Yes, yes, yes. You don't go to church or any other place of worship. Yes. And you don't know any attorneys where you can get a free legal assistance. Yes. What you can do is you can write a written statement yourself. Yeah. That the employee or employee's family member is a victim and needs assistance. Yes. Now, the family relationship may be determined by birth certificate, court document, or other similar record or a statement from the employee. Now, I provided copies of the birth certificates of my five sons. Yes. And I said I was their father. Ouch. But I know a lot of employees, when they don't want to go to work, what they would do is they say, well, this is the actual birth certificate of my little boy or girl. Yes. I'm going to write up this statement. I'm going to go to my employer and I'm going to say, well, I need to take the day off because I need to talk to my mental health professional. Right. I need to talk to child support services. Yes. I need to talk to welfare about my food stamps. And you, as the employer, have to give me unpaid leave because I wrote my own written statement and I have a copy of the birth certificate of my fucking son.